Hey guys, it's me Ash here in my inventory on anerdlife in the Feed the Beast. I am doing some upkeep before I tell you guys what's going on. Wish I could put this here, but I can't. Oracle. Okay, so we should just. I'm gonna try to get freaking rid of some of this stuff. As you can see in my inventory, I have 4 diamonds, and the diamonds block is empty. And as you can see over here, I have a full diamond pattern in here with 6 diamonds in here. So I have 5, 11, 15 diamonds, and I got about 4. I got 8 fucking diamonds from one vein underground that I accidentally found while I was spelunking. It was nuts. It was like rousing. And then I got, I think, 4 or 5. I can't count. 4, I think, from my quarry, which is now finished outdoors. So we have plenty of diamonds, and I'm using it to build some more diamantine tubes because I want to do our sugarcane farm with a sugarcane harvester. Unfortunately, it looks like this bastard needs more power to warm up to the adequate temperatures. I thought we used this before, and I thought it worked with just one, but I'm going to plug another one up here. Let's see. Use this. I'm going to just rig it. Last time, we built... What did we build? We built rocket pack, jetpack, electric jetpack, which I'm using right now, and some long fall boots. I did forget to mention that the long fall boots are actually part of. This thing looks stupid now. Is part of the portal gun mod. Now let's see if this thing works. Once we put a a lever next to it. Now, we may be having an issue with power because I have this hooked up. Yeah, that's why it's stopping before it can finish. We need to just put like a stack of coal in here. Okay, so the bottom engine is running. And the top one isn't. But it may actually still work. Because I think the problem was I forgot that it has to have power, obviously. And I moved all the power up to the top of the building. But while this is doing this, I'll actually show you something really sweet. I'm just going to turn this off because I think it's draining. This should go up at least a little bit. See, it's doing stuff. So make sure nothing else is taking up power. I think we're fine. But I built something awesome using the portal gun mod outside. I'm going to hope that this is working, and if it doesn't, I'll just cut it out and fix it and then come back. But in the meantime, I want to show you this awesome portal gun mod stuff that I built. As you can see, I've been beautifying the area. I've got some golems watching the perimeters, and I built this sweet contraption. It looks a little weird. I know that, and I may actually spruce it up a little bit, but I think it looks pretty cool still. And as you can see, I've got 3 holes into the wall now of my facilities, the Esh Ballistics compound. And these are fast travel entryways, so that when I'm working out here, because I'm always on pretty much this area, when I'm working outside, I can easily get into any floor that I would like without using the jetpack or anything. And it's using these bastards, and these are called aerial faith plates. They're part of the portal gun mod, and they launch you. They're the launchers that you would normally find in portal, obviously. Now, I've got it color coded, but I forgot to actually make the rings around them color coded, so I'm actually going to go back, make the bottom one yellow, make the middle one orange, and make the top one green so that you know which floor you're going to, but it's pretty obvious. The lower one goes to the bottom, middle goes to the middle, the top one goes to the 3rd floor. But I'm going to show you all of them and prove that they work. Boom, just launches me straight into this bastard. And then if you go to this orange one, it will take me to the 2nd floor. And if I go, this is my favorite one because you have to use two. Use the first one to get up there, and then you land on the second one, and boom, in the third floor. Freaking sweet, right? That's so cool. I just blow my mind every time I use this. But yeah, the reason this one works is because it launches you into this little pillar, so you just go straight up instead of forward, and then you end up landing onto it. It launches you forward. It's pretty awesome. I did a few different things, but I thought this looked the coolest, or worked the coolest. You can also make an elevator out of it pretty easily. All you need to do is, say you're facing this direction. If you put one down, it will launch you the direction you're facing. So if you were to put it here and then enter it from the opposite direction, instead of launching you forward, it negates your forward momentum and it just launches you straight up. So if you were to do that on purpose and enter it from the wrong side every single time, you can make an elevator that just shoots you straight up into the air. I've also done some stuff to the roof here. I made my wires go up so I can walk under them. I changed it a little bit, make it look a little bit more like a power line instead of just something that floats there. I don't know. As you can see, I've started redoing this floor with the chiseled blocks, the chiseled stone blocks, and I've also added another layer beneath this one that works as the roof, the ceiling of the next floor down, because I want to add dirt and grass and stuff to this floor without it showing through, obviously, to the next floor, because I want this to look really like gardeny and vibrant. So I'm working on getting this looking really cool up here. Our power level is nuts because we aren't doing anything with it. So we've got a full MFSU up here. And the next thing I need to do, I'm probably gonna do this off camera, is find a lot of some diamonds and start running the wiring down the side of the building, or decide whether or not I wanted to have it go down the center of the building. I don't really know yet. But in the meantime, we need to get started on our sugarcane farm, and I have done a little bit of changing inside here. I moved this area so that I can have another row of fully grown sugar canes, and then I reran the wires a little bit and everything, and now I also obviously had to make the entire top glass. Since I didn't use rows, I used the checkerboard effect, and so that's cool. And then I also put a golden chest over here to start housing all of my honeycombs. And as you can see, I've got quite a few bees now. And then I also expanded our apiaries. I now have 3 apiaries in the swamp and 3 apiaries over in the wintry area. I just need to get some more queens so that I can start producing more honey and stuff, and go from there. And then once we have our sugarcane farm, which we hopefully will have going by the end of this episode, we can start making paper because we have plenty of appetite. And I mean that as in we have the... See, this isn't working, even though this is going... Should be on the right path, definitely. Let's go look around upstairs and see if we can choose, because what I want to do is, I think every floor is going to have a room right here like this one, exact same as that one is as far as dimensions, and that'll be like the main room of the floor. And that way we have the number here like we have on the bottom floor, and then we can also have this big area. But I'm thinking that maybe this one, since we don't have a door, we don't have a hall, we don't have like a door on either side, we can just have a hallway that goes in an L, so it doesn't have to go this direction. It can just go out and then straight down. And that way we can have this one big room at this end, and we can have this as like the forestry room. We'll have our bee stuff in here, and our centrifuge, and all the other forestry craft that we have downstairs right now in it. We can start spreading this around a little bit. I mean, it'll make it harder, maybe in terms of like finishing projects that require several different mods to do, but in terms of looking cool, and maybe even helping out a little bit, oops, didn't mean to do that, a little bit in terms of like being organized, I think it'll be sick. So, with that said, let's check our power. It's pinging, but it looks like it's still working. Okay, we got 4 actually, so let's take these out. Let's take these out and turn this off. Start gathering some power downstairs at least. Maybe we can fill this bat box up, and then we can move the solar panel back upstairs and then have a bat box to work, a bat box full of energy to work with. Okay, we need to get rid of these frickin' dead man steaks. That's what I'm calling them. Milk steaks is what I'm gonna call those. We'd have milk steaks everywhere. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Move this. And throw those up. Celebrate, bitch. Okay, so what are we doing? We need the diamond. I'm just walking off. We need the diamantine tubes. Where the hell are they again? Oh, they're in here. Okay. Okay, so now we need to look up the logger. And that's the logger there. We need a sturdy casing and a small circuit, which is used in the carpenter, which unfortunately is filled with seed oil right now. So let's look at the carpenter thing and see how easy it is to make one. Very easy to make one. So let's make another one. And we need to put some of this stuff up. And what else can we put up? We can put some of our diamonds up. And we can put our engines up, I believe. We're actually going to need one engine. So we used 4 or 5 diamonds on that. We still have 10, so that's pretty good. We still have a few diamonds in terms of diamonds, you know. We put these away. Put our bone marrow away. We have this from our... There we go. Okay, so we need to build a carpenter machine just to have one for water and one for seed oil. So let's get our bronze going here. Let's get our bronze on. And to make a sturdy casing, as you probably know by now, we need a sturdy casing with bronze as a square. Then we need more bronze and some glass. Let's see. We can take some of this. I hate that the glass, liquid glass, goes away after you turn it off. That reservoir should stay full, if it's full, you know. Anyway, but we're not gonna bitch and moan. We're just gonna get stuff done. We're just gonna get stuff done. Okay, so we'll put that there. Oops, that there, and bronze there. All right, we got our second carpenter's bench, and we'll go ahead and carve a hole here. And put an engine there, actually. Boom. Oh. Okay, we're going to have to get our brand spanking new wrench. And get it. Okay, so we're going to have to wait maybe until it's hooked up, because I believe it will automatically read there's something above it. And we'll go. There we go. Okay. So we get our little chiseled stones out. There we go, and this lever should turn on only the thing below it. So we got that going. Now what we need is to put water in it, and we actually, luck would have it, we have all these pipettes with water in them ready to go. So we should be able to use these on the reservoir inside of this carpenter. Here we go. There we go. Does it have more in it? Oh, it doesn't have more in it. Okay. And there we go. And there we go. Plenty of water in there now. I knew those pipettes would come in here. So, oops, we'll put that back away. Okay, so this thing should have power, and it should have water, obviously. So we need to go in and go back to the logger, go back to the small circuit board. We have water. All we need is to put some redstone and some tin in there. So we'll do that. And where is it? There it is. Okay. Let's make sure we have that right. Tin and redstone with water should be fine. Oops, is this the wrong machine? Because I'm stupid. Oh, good grief. Good grief. Alright, so it's in this machine. We only need 6 in there. And 1. Oops. 1. There we go. So once this thing gets ready, we'll have our final component. Boom. Alright. Nice. So, we've got our small circuit board. Let's take a look. We should have everything we need. Boom, boom. Glass in the corners. Where's our... There we got our diamantine electron tubes. And our circuit board. Oh shit, we forgot to make this. We forgot to make a second casing here. So let's make that real quick. There we go. Now we're good. Alright. Oops, wrong place. We'll just switch that in a second. And circuit and logger complete. Now we need to go in and look up harvesters. As you can see, there's multiples. Sugarcane harvester is the one we want. We need sugarcane harvester. We need a sugarcane, a logger, and some glass. So we'll just take the sugarcane out here, and we'll go back in, pop it in there. Should have everything we need in our inventory still. So put glass in there. Put our logger in the middle, and bam, we have a sugarcane harvester ready to go. Now, I know the rubber tree harvester was in the game. Look at this. Watch this. I want to use it, even though it's not going to take us where we want. I may actually add another one to take us to the roof. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet, guys. Don't lie to yourselves. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so we're actually upstairs during the dark, which is a bad thing because I have no lights up here. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna make it happen. Let's see if this works. Yep, this thing works. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on. Just a little bit of it, and then we're going to set up our chest. We need a chest, so I'm going to make our chest, and I'm going to get it daylight, and then I'll be back whenever this thing is all hooked up. Alright, as you can see, all I've done so far is hook up some stone pipes to this gold chest. I figure, you know what, use some of our ample iron and then some of our ample gold to make a gold chest, so this will help us out a lot. And I put it right above the door so it's easy to get to. We can just walk in, grab the sugarcane out, and then go for it. And then maybe eventually, like we were talking about before, we'd have like a little area in the middle or somewhere on the roof that consolidates everything we gather from the roof into that one little vault. And maybe we'll have like a vault on each floor that does stuff like that. In the meantime, though, all I did was grab some of our... I'm planting this for a little while, so I've been planting sugarcane. Anytime I found it, I would just expand that little area. I would put it and make sure I have a bunch just sitting around the area. And I have plenty, so I went through and I stacked 3 on top of it and made sure that it would harvest it, and it does. It cuts the very top block off. It doesn't cut the second. It doesn't seem like it cuts the second or the first one, obviously, but it does cut the top one off, and then it ships those there. So we have 4 in there now. So, proof that it works. Freaking excellent. It doesn't, and unlike the rubber tree farm, it doesn't have any other byproducts of this. It's just harvest sugarcane. So there's no need to put any other pipes on this. Just have it coming out of the top and into wherever you want it to go. No need for diamond pipes to separate things or anything like that. Just put out your little sugarcane and let it do its job once it grows, obviously. And I'm gonna just keep. You're gonna have to obviously plant the initial sugarcane to get it started, but that's not a big deal. And I mean, you'll have you can just start it off with a little bit, and then let it harvest some, and then use that to expand it, whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's how you build an automatic sugarcane farm using a sugarcane harvester. And as you can see, we'll have a ton of sugar in no time up here. And it just I love this little building that I made for it. I'm just absolutely in love with myself and my work. But anyway, this has been Ash here on Nerd Life with another episode of Feed the Beast. And this time we looked around, we explored our new building our new little launch pad that we have for easy access to all the 3 of the floors of our building. Then we finally got around to using some diamonds and making our harvester up here for our sugarcane farm. And next time, hopefully, I'll be able to show you guys just an absolute shit ton of stamps that I made for all of the junk mail I'm gonna send out. I'm sending out like pay your debt with Esh accounting firm, pay your unpaid debts with at a low rate, or coupons for stuff that you're never gonna buy, all sorts of stuff. In the meantime, this has been Ash here on Nerd Life again. Thank you for watching. Really happy with the series, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Until next time, later, players.